Hey folks, it's Frith Guardians here, how you doing? Welcome back to World of Warcraft. So, while I sit here, you are going to go and carry on where you left off last time. Enjoy! Now, we've got one more that we need to go and speak to secure another vote. We need to go down here into the Vernal Dam. All the way down through here. And we need to speak to High Priest Armet. Come, High Priest. War, you say. Divinations for war are always difficult. Some wars must never be fought, even if victory was assured. Some wars have to be waged, even if defeat is certain. The visions are clouded, like these waters. Slaying the foul creatures that plague the river will not be enough, Grundorn. A new generation of these monstrosities already threatens to spawn within our holy waters. Seek their foul eggs and destroy them. I think we should have taken this one first, to be honest. It would make more sense. Shortly after Eldam's protective barriers fell, the Vernal's river became afflicted with a terrible corruption. Whether it was brought here maliciously or accidentally is not of great significance. The result is the same. As the river becomes clouded, so too does our ability to peer into what the future holds for us. Look outside, Paladin. These foul creatures were never meant to live in the pristine waters of our river. Slay them, so that the river may grant us visions once again. Well, I don't see anything at the moment, but I'm just going to assume. Let's go. And by the way, she's got very good bedside manners. Not that she needs it these days. She works in the operating theatre. Hopefully the patients are asleep, knocked out. So, Little Scut is a nurse, but she's not the nurse that will come along and give you your meds. She's actually the nurse that will be helping out while you are unconscious. Yeah. So basically, she gets to, like, do things and take selfies with your unconscious body, you know, while the surgeon is busy slicing and dicing you, and she doesn't actually have to speak to you. I'm thinking that this is a good thing. Because then you don't have people being really rude to you, because that's the bit that would get me, is if I was to become a nurse, that's the bit that would get me, is the patients being really rude. If the patients are unconscious, they can't be rude to you. Makes perfect sense. She's got, like, the ideal nursing job. Right, anyway, what we need to do is we need to go into the water, and we need to take out some of these slithering worms right here. So we get that one there, and we'll get that one there. We've also got to destroy their eggs at the same time. These things, we must not suffer these creatures to live. They must not be allowed to stay here, and we must remove their eggs from the water as well, lest they spawn an entire new generation that will further corrupt the waters of this sacred river. So there we go. We got one egg, and we've got 2 worms destroyed. Slitherers.
It's too far away.
Go that way. Take out that slitherer, and I will head towards this egg at the same time. Here he comes. Look at him. Look at him go! He seems angry. He seems very upset with me. Not quite sure why. I barely touched him. I barely laid a finger on him. I don't know what he's complaining about. Right. Okay, maybe I booped him on the snoot. That's what I did. I booped him on the snoot, and I did it a little bit too hard, and now he doesn't like me. Apparently, we're not allowed to boop. No booping of the snoot. Not with these creatures. They do not like the boops of the snoots. And then you down there, another slitherer. I will grab you a minute, and I've got eggs in front of me.
Closer.
I've also got these guys here, and get them in front of me as well. How's my breath doing? Breath is actually alright at the moment. It's a little bit below half, but so long as I keep a bit of an eye on it, we should be alright. Turn around a minute. There. Right, we've booped 2 more of them on the snoot. There. And now if I stroll on down this way, I will gather up... There's an egg right there. And then there's another egg off to my right. I know there's one up on the left that I could get as well, but I'm going to leave that one. I'm going to run over this way. Run, he says, as he slowly paddles his way. And we will smash that egg. Let me have a look here a minute. Have I got Elixir of Water Walking, Swim Speed Potion, Let's have that one. I've been carrying that around for ages. We've got that special assignment there. Wow. Okay, swim speed is good, but it only lasts for a few seconds. And I'm kind of wasting it by being on the surface. So swim speed is wonderful, but it's very short-lived. Somewhat disappointing. I would like for it to have lasted longer than that. You know, like 20 minutes or 15 minutes or something like that, rather than just a few short seconds. A little short sprint across the water while we made the most of it, and then it's all gone. It's just all frittered away. Just gone in the wind. I got an egg up there, and I got an egg down here, and I got a slimy slitherer dude right over there. Come here, slimy slitherer. I'll take you down, and I'll finish you off. And I've got one more of these that I need to get, plus I've got some eggs. You know, if we actually used our mounts under the water, it would be a little bit faster than just swimming. We do have underwater mounts that we can use. I do that. I have a subdued seahorse. Comes along. See, he's faster than swimming. And I do that. We've got the subdued seahorse again, and that'll take us over to this egg over here. Take that one. There is our 6 eggs. I don't want the subdued... Stop! There, dark water skate. There's another one. And then we've also got a turtle as well. I do have a turtle around. Right, I need one slitherer right there, so I will take you. The dude that we were speaking to, he's in there. We'll go around the other side and speak to him in a minute. Let's just take this one down. There we go. Right. Now, subdued seahorse. Subdued seahorse is always the one that seems to come up first. I go racing back up to the surface like that, and it immediately disappears, but it does then allow us to get one of our flying mounts, which we can mount up on. And we go whizzing over here, and we go down inside the dam. I got 2 quests to turn in down here. Like that. I'm pretty sure it used to be that you couldn't fly inside here. And it was frustrating that you couldn't fly inside here, because it meant that you had to walk all the way along, and it took ages. Right. Trespassers in the water. Yes, Grundorn. I can feel the disruption in the river fading. Yet... I feel the source of this taint still lingers. I thank you, Grundorn. This will make our prophetic visions that much clearer. I can already see more clearly, Grundorn. We are right to be wary of the evil Neverset. I can already sense that they're behind the forces that corrupt the river. Go underwater once more and find the murk deep cavern. You will find the Neverset are performing a foul ritual of corruption. Stop them so the river is cleansed once again. You got it, dude. You got it. We'll help you with that. Because I'm pretty sure it is a case of you scratch my back and I'll scratch yours. So we go and get this nasty lot in here. Then he's going to do nice things for us. So I'm going to do that. And I'm going to get my sea turtle this time. It's the 3rd of the underwater mounts that we've got. And we will go racing down through here. Weaving in and out of the pondweed. And then down here into the cave, into the murk deep cavern. And we got to burst forth up onto the surface up here. And take down all these vile, disgusting creatures up here. Except that we can't use a mount inside here. We've got Dark Ritualist Zakan right there. Take him down like that. There. Shield. And I'm also going to get that one over there. A minute. Well, I'll take out these 2. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do it like this. I'm going to go over this way, there, and then I've got the Dark Ritualist guy. So, Ritual Guardians, Serpents of the Depths, come aid your master. No. I'd rather you didn't. Rather you didn't aid anybody. Throw that one there. Right, Dark Ritualist Zakan. It's me versus you now. And I have a few tricks up my sleeve, like this trick. This one's particularly good. This allows me to do a load more damage to you, and my goodness me, I'm going to use it. There, look, see, shield to the face. Throw my weapon at you. Shield to the face again. Come, my children, defend me. Yeah, that's not going to do you. He's gone. He's down. Look at that. He didn't put up much of a fight, really. Torvol has come online as well. Hello, Torvol. Welcome to the party. As soon as we get outside the cave, like that, we get back on our mighty sea turtle, and we will ride our valiant steed out of the lake and back to safety. Right, who hit the coffee pot? I haven't hit any coffee pots. Don't you go blaming me. It's nothing to do with me. I'm forever getting blamed for things that I didn't do, and this time I didn't even do it. It's just not fair. Right, we go whizzing back down into here, and we speak to High Priest Ahmet. The waters of the river are nearly cleansed. Our prophetic visions will soon return. You might have dealt with the symptoms of our problem, Grundorn, but I've been studying these foul beasts, and the eggs are not laid here by them. The stream from the current carries their eggs to the dam, but whatever is laying them will be found upstream. Go northeast to the river's main source and deal with the root of the corruption. Right, so we got a great big nasty worm way upriver that is laying loads of eggs. It is in control of them all. This is not necessarily very good. Where is she? Oh, she's over this side. She's over this side. Right the way on round here. This reminds me of a book that I read. It's one of those old 70s, 80s, might have even been 60s, horror books. And it's about these, I think it's called Slitherers or something like that. Don't read it if you're under 18, for goodness sake. If you're over 18, you might enjoy it. If you like horror books, it is rather good. Trying to get even for having her shoelaces tied together. Yeah, you lot have got something very, very strange going on with the whole coffee and shoelaces thing. I'm not getting involved because I like my shoelaces as they are. I won't get involved, and then my shoelaces will remain unmolested. I do not want my shoelaces to be tied and taken away from me and things like that. So I'm going to stay well clear of this. Sandstone Drake. Up we go, and we've got a giant there it is. Scale Mother Hebner. Let's jump in. Ooh, okay. She looks vicious. Seriously, this thing looks up. Look at her. Look at her right there. Does she not look absolutely vicious? Look at her. Savage. That is a most savage looking creature. Right, it is time to do battle with Hebner. She has lived, we have suffered her to live for long enough. Nasty creature, look at her. Nasty creature. Very unpleasant. We will teach her a lesson. We will bring her down. Like this. And a bit more. There. This lesson is taking a while to teach, but she's going to learn it. There we go. We've taught her a lesson. Right. Hebner, do not do it again. Do not lay your eggs. Do not try to continue your own kind. Your own kind shall not be suffered to live. I know that sounds a little harsh. It does sound a little bit grim, really, but yeah, it'll be fine. Here we go. High Priest Ahmet. I need to be closer. So who are these? Are the Vernal priests? Yes, the waters are clearing up. I am certain I'll be visited by a vision before the High Council meets. Be warned, human. My vote will only be swayed by what I see. You might have helped us greatly here today, but if the vision sways me to make a case against war, then that is the way my vote will be cast. Okay, so there's not a lot else we can do. We just got to kind of hope that it's going to work in our favor on that front. I'll take this one because it's worth more. We got an upgrade as well, which is always good. Upgrades some money as well. I like that. The High Council is ready to decide on the war with the Neverset tribe. We will go and speak to the king. What a stupid quest. Riding a horse, jump over fences on time. I think I need stronger things to make this work. Jump over the fences. Is that? I know that quest. I didn't like that one either. Yeah, I hated that quest. Yeah, I was no good at it. Really didn't like that quest at all, that whole jumping the fences and stuff. It was, yeah. It's a little bit painful for me to do. Right, we need to... Wait. Where am I here? Oh! I went to the wrong place. We need to go up here into Ramkahen. Is it? Is Ramkahen? Is that the place? Yes, Ramkahen. The capital city. We need to go to Ramkahen, not the little village off to the side of the dam. In here, we need to speak to these guys. Right there. King Ferris. I am ready. 2 pieces of news have reached me today, Paladin. The High Council has reached a decision about the war, and my brother has been slain by Nephesed scum. Wait, what? We helped him escape? We did so much! And now he's been killed. That's a bit harsh, that is. I no longer need to wait for the former to lead my people into battle. We move against the Nephesed as soon as my people are ready. As soon as we make our move west in order to attack Nephesed City, the enemy will strike us from the east, where we will be weak. Nahom will be the first to fall, and if it does, Ramkahen will soon follow. A small detachment is there already. Get a briefing from them. I want you to make sure that they hold Nahom until I can send more troops there. Right. Let's see if we can do this. Let's go. Let's go. We've got to save them all. Basically, it's entirely down to us. If we are not able to hold off the attacks at this point until backup can get here, then we are going to be in serious trouble. We also want to go and speak to Harrison Jones, but I kind of feel that this little quest that we've got over here is a bit more urgent than going and speaking to Harrison Jones. Maybe it's not. Maybe we need to do this. I'm not entirely sure. This is the bit down here. And if I remember correctly, this is actually quite good fun doing this. So we go in here. And we got Sun Prophet Tumet. Salhet. Grundorn, it's you. My regiment was ambushed on our way here. Our captain was slain, leaving me in command. Until you got here, that is. Sir? There is an old story about Nahom. It speaks of how a powerful prophet named Altuhet held off troves of enemies by channeling the very power of the sun through this very temple. Most believe the tale to be just a legend, but that power would certainly be useful to us now. The vile Nephesed have ransacked Atalhet's tomb. They've taken any artifacts of power and shattered the tablets that encode his memories. Go to the tombs of the precursors to the east and retrieve any fragments that you can find. And you? We priests of Nahom, the guardians of the tombs of the precursors, are the guardians of the tombs of the precursors. Ever since the Nephesed turned to their new masters, they've turned to great heresies. They've robbed the sacred tombs of our forefathers, seeking powerful artifacts and destroying invaluable relics in the process. Go to the tombs east of here, and punish the tomb robbers for their transgressions, lest they join their brethren when the Nephesed attack on Nahom begins. Very well. I will undertake these 2 important missions, but only because you've asked me nicely. Oh, look, right, I was just reading that. See ya right here. Congrats on level 85, Mr. Grundorn. How's the new armor working for you? It's actually very nice. It's very snazzy. So we've got to go and gather the record fragments, which are these down here, and we've also got to kill a load of looters. The looters will be fairly easy. I will take that one there. And there are more over this way. We'll go and gather up a few of these. So we'll take you over there, and you over there, and then I've got another fragment right in front of me over here. So I will take down 3 of them, and we'll also gather a fragment, and maybe these guys will be kind enough to have fragments on them as well. That would make our jobs a little bit easier. Yeah, I don't remember if these guys do or not. Honestly, I can't remember at this point. Sometimes they do. This kind of quest, sometimes they do.
I don't have a target.
I just saw that. He's actually, like, he's really on this right, it's got to be said that Gooseman right here, Torval, he's really on the ball when it comes to the guild bank. I've never known... I've been part of a couple of different guilds. I've had a guild myself. I've been part of other guilds and so on. I've never known somebody to keep as meticulously tidy a guild bank as what he does. It is absolutely, thoroughly impressive just how absolutely spotlessly tidy he keeps his guild bank. And it is worthy of praise. It is worthy of mention. Because it's, like, honestly, I've not known anybody keep a guild bank as neat and tidy and absolutely meticulously spotless as what he does. He's very, very good. I don't think he'd like living with me. It's got to be said. Sen gets really frustrated with me because I'm not the most tidy of individuals. I do like, you know, I'm not a complete, but there are days that Sen would say that it gets pretty close. Let's just leave it like that, shall we? Right, and we go to there. Let's go over to here. I'm literally just talking about him doing the bank. I'm not going to stop to write it in chat now. He'll probably watch this video anyway. So yeah, I'm not going to stop to write it in chat because otherwise we never get anything done if I keep stopping to write it in chat. Oh, you're a raider. I need looters. Oh no, it's any intruder I can take. Right. Well, we'll take this one. He's an intruder. Does he count? He does. He definitely counts. Excellent. Like that. And I need to go and get more fragment. Ah, there we go. Now we're talking. There's some fragments. One right there. So that makes 6 fragments.
Out of range.
I'll take you, and
I need to get closer.
I'll take you over there. And then I got another looter over this side who is also going to come and join me. And now I'm rooted onto the spot. Right, fine. I will do that. They need to be in front of me. There, now they're in front of me. And I can do the shield thing again. And we can do lots of the shield thing. Because I got a 20%, I got like, I think overall I must have like a 30 or 40% chance of dodging or avoiding just about everything that's thrown at me these days. And so I keep gathering up all of the, I keep getting the shield proc. But when you got like loads of the enemies coming after you, it means that it's going to happen a lot more frequently. So then you get to spam use the shield attack, which is absolutely wickedly cool. I do love it when that happens. Right, so we've got our shield, not the shield, we've got the record fragments that we want to take back down over here. There is a slight detour that we need to take over here to an elementium vein. We did have a snake that was following us around, which was the wonderful Gem P, but Gem P seems to have gone. Right, we don't seem to have Gem P following us around very much. Let's go and find another one. So we got dung beetles. What do we need? We need leopard, scorpids, crawling claw. That's actually a the crawling claw is actually an archaeology thing. Horned lizard and oasis moth. The oasis moth is not going to be here. But what are these down here? I've got a sidewinder. I've got a leopard scorpid. I actually need one of those, and that is right there, slap bang in the middle. Right, well that's no Mac frog. I've already got a blue Mac frog, so that's actually no good to me. We kind of need to do upgrade our pets, and I knew that was going to happen. I need to heal my pets up, so let me just do that a minute. There, like that, and rid of those. There, so I've now revived my battle pets, so they're going to be very happy. Too many squirrels. How on earth can my quest log be full? Yeah, I do that. I get full quest logs, and it happens more frequently than I would like. It doesn't so much on this. It has happened on this character, but it doesn't so much on this character because I'm being fairly, I am being quite particular about not allowing it to happen. But it does happen a lot, like a lot. Tolvia Scarab there. I don't want you, but leopard scorpid is only a grey. That's no good to us. Let's go. Abandon the battle. What else can we do? Right, I got another one over this way. That's a dung beetle over there. I've got a blue dung beetle. I'm gonna go for this dung beetle anyway. Ah, is that it? No. What are you? You're a horned lizard. I need a horned lizard. Right. Well, that's a green one. we've only been getting, like, lately, we've only been picking up blues. I've got an oasis moth there as well. I'm going to forfeit that one. We've got a green horned lizard that we can go for there, which I will actually keep in mind for coming back to. We'll skip up here a minute, and we'll just have a look and see if the dung... There it is. See if that dung beetle has got anything good. I've got a blue dung beetle, but it might have one of its companions as a... No, that's got nothing. Right, fine. Forfeit. Yep. Right, that's got absolutely no benefit to us whatsoever. So we're going to slide on down here, and we're going to go to that one there, and we're going to capture that pet right there, that horned lizard. That green quality horned lizard. That is going to be our very first pet to capture. So I will send in our terrible turnip to do epic battle against a horned lizard. And then once we've beaten it down far enough, we will capture it. And this one is... Right, I've got a name for it. I'll tell you the name after we've captured it, just in case we don't get to capture it. And then once we've got that, we can switch over to Alfred, and he can gun down the other two. Hopefully. At least I'm hoping. Now, I gave up on trying to keep focus. Now I just follow my nose and do whatever sounds like fun at the moment. Yeah, that's a pretty good way of playing this game. I do try to stay on point. I do try to stay focused while I'm actually doing the videos. But generally, yeah, just kind of follow your nose and go for whatever seems good. Right, we done it. We got him. Now I can switch pets a minute before that oasis moth does too much damage to my poor turnip, who's taken a bit of a beating. It's got to be said. Oops, wrong one. I meant to build the turret. But I'm not going to complain about hitting that one like that. That was quite the hit, that was. He missed me with every single hit then. I know that ability there doesn't have a good chance, a 50% hit chance. It's not very good, but if one of them hits, it is really worth it. But it's not a 50% hit chance overall. It's 50% for each attack, and that does make a significant difference. Right. Hammer that one down. Then, ooh. We're going to do a lot of damage against the old desert spider. Put that one in. Now, he's got sticky web right there, which doesn't do a lot of good. There is an ability, though, that magma spider gets, and that one, or is it some sort of magma spider type thing? What that one does is it does damage back every time it receives damage, and if you've got 2 turrets up and then it uses it, you're in a lot of trouble, because it does you a load of damage every time one of your gun turrets hits, and you can end up killing yourself with it. That is a really, really frustrating one to use when you've got Alfred with his gun turrets. But we didn't have to worry about that today. Okay, we've now got a horned lizard. So we will put that one down there. Very well, Jempy, you've had your 5 minutes of fame. We've now got a horned lizard, which we're going to summon, and then we're going to rename, and this one is Marcus Crawford. Marcus Crawford, like that, and I'm allowed to call it Marcus Crawford. You can't always use names, but this one did seem to work. So we will take Marcus Crawford on here. I got to suggest to our guild, by the way, a new guild running dungeons raids, but high this time could be fun to work real hard in some. Well, unfortunately, I'm going to have to interrupt things here because that is all we've got time for today. So if you've enjoyed this episode, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frith Guardians. Goodbye, and see you later.